maybe in our world here, there lives a happy little mountain.
Today's our first full day on Islay, and we're headed over to Lagavulin this morning. In preparation, I'm making sure I get some liquids and some food in my belly, because that frequently screws me up for the whole day when I go and sit there and drink cask strengths on an empty stomach. After we've done the warehouse demo, we'll go into the little lounge bit. It was nice and cozy. We scoped out yesterday, and they've got a couple of quite interesting drams on the menu that I want to try and see if I'm going to pick up a bottle. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So we're on our way, driving out of Beaumont. Get a shot of the round church. Don't forget to wave. So here we are. Made it to the south side of the island. And we're at Lagavulin. This time, actually going to get to drink some whiskey and talk to some of the people. We'd called into Lagavulin about 15 minutes after getting off the ferry the day before. As we were walking down behind the distillery, there was this beautiful moment where the sea air was blowing in and the wash was drifting down from the distillery. Stood in the midst of it, you were suddenly enveloped by the essence of Lagavulin, a brisk sea air blowing over damp rocks and seaweed, clashing with this sweet fruity wash. I just stood there soaking it in for a few minutes. It was absolutely heavenly. We received a warm welcome, and once we were booked in, invited to make ourselves comfortable whilst we waited for the rest of the group. We'd chosen to do the warehouse demo with Iain McArthur. This is quite a personal experience, getting a curated walkthrough of select casks whilst sitting in the warehouse number 1. Iain was an excellent host. With 40 odd years at Lagavulin, he had many stories to share, and he presented them with a generous dose of Scottish humour. As the only Englishman there, I took a bit of flack, but it was all light-hearted. Half of the group hadn't shown up, so we got to enjoy this with a lovely American couple called Cherie and Skip, who were also really good fun. It should go without saying, but the whiskey was incredible, some of the best I've ever been treated to, and at 30 quid, this was amazing value.
The one that we're doing today is the Jazz Festival of 2018. That'll warm you up.
Thank you.
So that one there, remember, is unaged whiskey. With unaged, you can marry young and old together. In Lagavulin, we've got storage space for 7,000 casks. So do you know what Lagavulin means? If I tell you good whiskey, will you believe me? There's 2 floors above here. The best ones you can get is the ones that's in the bottom floor there. Because remember, the moisture's coming from the ground and the wall and everything.
Yes.
The mature well there. This one here, well, I'll tell you folks, it's only baby Lagavulin. It's only 7-year-old and it's 61 now. The 8-year-old that we do sell up here is 48.
Oh,
so this is very strong.
Oh, yes. So take it easy, right?
Just take it easy.
Thank you. Ah. Oh. Wow.
You moved your hand.
I moved my hand. I thought I was being very still.
It's very light in colour, but it's got the smokiness and the peatiness.
Oh, it smells yummy.
But you will see, remember, it's very
burny.
Butter.
Oh yeah. We'd been here for 3 hours when Joe was like, we should retire here.
I like how she thinks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a lovely place. I've got grandkids in Glasgow and they never get the freedom that they come. They come home here for their holidays.
Yes.
Their granny down here. We never see them. They're out in the sand and it's very, very a good place to be.
This is a lot of whiskey. Right.
Just put it in the floor. Don't spoil yourself.
Put it on the floor?
Yes.
What? That just seems wrong.
Look, this is what you do.
What do you do?
So we later found out, secondhand, so take it with a pinch of salt, that someone had complained about Iain's generosity in the past and blamed him for their own inability to moderate intake. Iain got into some serious trouble, so if anyone begins to complain about the size of their dram, it ends up on the floor. You have been warned. Cue our collective meltdowns in 3, 2, 1.
Oh! You saved me, but I feel bad. Oh, wow.
Do you want to draw this one?
Do I want to draw?
Do you want to draw it and get a picture?
Oh, sure.
Put your thumb on it to lift it out. Look serious. Up quick, yes, up quick, up quick.
Oh my goodness.
You got enough for yourself, so you did alright. This is a sherry one. This one here is 21-year-old. We did 2 releases of 21-year-old. If you could get them now, they would cost a lot of money.
Number
But remember, colour doesn't mean a lot in
Color
whiskey.
means nothing.
Nothing in
unless
whiskey. You could be getting it in dark glasses. You would never know.
Oh no, yeah. If I did that at home,
You alright?
Thank you.
they shot
big
at
trouble.
dawn. Pretty, huh?
That one there is 21-year-old and it's 52 knocked. It's been in a sherry cask all its day. It's Bodega sherry now. Bodega sherry is light sherry. It's not heavy sherry.
Yeah, this is lovely. Wow.
The baby might like it.
You'll have to give it if it's got teething problems. You need to rub it in its mouth.
Just a little bit on the gum, sure.
If you're not getting what you should be thinking you're getting, warm your hands and put it round the glass and give it a wee bit. Take your time, there's no rush.
Oh, good. Let's.
That's a lovely one, you know,
It's
that would
just-
be, we sell 25-year-old up in the bar up there and it's £50 for a wee dramlet.
Yeah, well.
And it's not a single cask.
It's just really, really soft and
Soft.
easy going.
It's.
you know, I didn't add water to this.
I didn't add either because
No.
I
I'm
didn't need
enjoying
to.
it
I
so
felt
much,
like
I
I
just,
didn't.
like-
Yeah, it
The
wasn't.
chance you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You want to pour that one in the floor?
No way.
Don't you stay
No,
away
I
from
wouldn't-
this
I wouldn't
glass.
allow it. No.
No.
60.
What's that?
I'll put you about
I'm
60.
64. I'm 14.
Are you really?
I'll be 49 years with the company in
Now that's
August.
Good for you.
impressive.
I thought you.
This one is.
That one there is 22-year-old and it's out of bourbon cask and it's 52.4.
Wow.
Are you enjoying that one? Is it as good as the last one?
Yeah, but in a different way. I think the bourbon influence, the vanilla and the spices,
You're getting vanilla. Vanilla's a big thing
Yeah.
with bourbon casks.
bringing out loads more of the peat. Whereas in the other one, it was sweet, it was syrupy.
Well, remember, sweetness is cutting the peat a bit.
Yeah.
Next one you will see is a favourite one of mine. I really like the next one.
Well, I
It's
want to.
26-year-old
I can't
and it's
wait
a
to.
sherry butt again, but it's a lot lighter in colour.
I can't wait to.
This is your one and only time to have this.
I know.
'Cause
So
you
let's
won't,
not
you won't
rush.
find it in a bottle.
I know it. Very good.
Yeah.
You'll never beat the 16-year-old. The 16-year-old's got
It's
everything
a
in it.
standard. It's the one, right? Just to be sure.
The Distiller's Edition has become my celebration whiskey. I've got
Celebration, there must be a wee bit of woman in you if you like that.
Well, he's got that
A
feminine
lot
side.
of my celebrations include this one, so I'll blame it on that.
Okay, it's her fault. I get it.
Oh, I. There's,
Much
I mean, that
better.
is.
Probably better.
Oh, that's better.
that's
That's,
what I
I mean, that's you. You're talking, but for a standard bottling.
Yes. This
That's specials.
This
This is a lot.
That's single casks. They're worth their weight in gold.
Oh yes.
This is the last one, so that's a favourite
Okay.
one of mine. So.
Well, then you just tell me what to do.
That's a favourite one of mine. I love that one.
So this was another sherry.
That's a sherry butt. It's 26-year-old and it's 49.8.
It's really smooth.
Ah, I like that one.
Super smooth.
Wow. Yeah, sherry, please, piano.
Yeah.
Which one did you really like the best? I like that one. The other one's touch and go, the other sherry one, but I really like that one. It's so easy to drink.
This is easy.
It's hard to pick a favourite.
What did you think of the 18 Festival one?
That's definitely convinced me to buy a bottle.
It's pretty good.
If you look
then.
at, you'll see who signed it.
Is that you?
I've got to buy it now.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed that, folks, and I hope you enjoy
Very
yourself
much.
in Isla. But remember in life, folks, it's only what you make of it yourself. I'll take you a wee walk up to the distillers and you'll get a few pictures.
It's what you make.
We've just finished our warehouse demo. It was absolutely fantastic experience. The chats, the banter that we had, the stories that we heard, it was great. The couple that we were doing it with were really lovely. We ended up sat talking to them for nearly an hour, sharing some whiskey, sharing some stories. It's just absolutely fantastic to be here, to be absorbing the atmosphere, the island, even though it's freezing. Now, as the pours were fairly generous, I went through and decanted a little portion of each of the drams into this glass, and I've sat here doing a couple of tasting notes to share with you. So to kick off, you've got a really rounded, tarry peat. There's a little bit of maltiness to it, although it's a little bit lost on me sat out here. There's a bit of coastal air, very slight sulphury rubber. There's a white pepper bite, some really nice fruity tones. There's a kind of cotton candy sweetness. It's going to be lost on you because even if you come here, the chances you'll get the proportions the same as me. It's not going to happen, but this is a lovely dram. Again, we've got a load of that malty girth, quite a woody character, that earthy, peaty character, some developing fruits, berries, apricot syrup, peach slice syrup, that kind of thing. A really nice underlying sweetness and some spices and pepper. What a backdrop to be sat here enjoying Lagavulin. Given the strength of this, I mean, there's 22-year-old and 26-year-old whiskey in here, but it's incredibly soft. There's that syrupy sweetness that pushes through into the finish. More of those woody tones. That earthy peat is there, but it's kind of taking a back seat. It's hiding. It's lovely. Need to share the view with you. Such a special experience at one of my favourite distilleries. Iain was a true gent and he left us all with memories that we won't soon forget. Back inside in the relative warmth. So, as our tour started with the 2018 Jazz Festival, I've already had a taste of that one and I'm tempted to pick up a bottle. It was really lovely. The 2017 and the distillery exclusive bottling, if you buy all three together, you get about £100 worth of glassware with it. There's a decanter and tumblers and it's a really nice set. So I'm going to try the 2017, I'm going to try the distillery exclusive, and if I like all three, I think I'll pick up the set. So this one is the 2017 Jazz Festival. It doesn't come across all that heavily peated on the nose. Initially there's a lot of sweet, quite vinous, winey, white grape. A little bit grassy, fresh grass. It's very nice. You want to come have a nose? It's very different to the 2018.
It's very grassy.
You look mad about it.
I'm concentrating. It's nice.
It's a bit of a change of pace on the palate. It starts off with those grassy sweet tones, and then there's a wave of spice. A little bit prickly, but this is a cask strength, so it's nothing overbearing, nothing you wouldn't expect. Star anise, cardamom, a little bit of cinnamon, some pepper. Those woody tones beginning to build. Not particularly, a little bit charred, not musty, but old wood. Now that peat is starting to reinforce everything. It's accumulating really nicely. When I picked up this dram from the front desk, the advice was wait for it, and I can kind of see where he's coming from. So I was already sold on the 2018, and this 2017, it's a little bit nicer, a little bit more intricate, takes you on an adventure. That's the 2018. 2017, bottle number 42. the distillery exclusive